The family of deceased Parktown Boys High pupil Enock Mpianzi is suing the Education Department for 10 million rand. Gauteng Education MEC Panyanza Lesufi says the department will start talks with Mpianzi's family's legal team. The 13-year-old's body was found in the Crocodile River in January, where he was attending a grade 8 orientation camp. A forensic report into the events leading to Mpianzi's death found that 5 teachers failed to reasonably discharge their roles and responsibilities. It further stated that the teachers did not take all reasonable steps to protect the safety and well-being of learners. Well, for more on this, we're speaking to Mpianzi's family lawyer, Wikus Steyl. Mr. Steyl, thank you for being with us. You obviously can't put a price on a life, but tell me about the discussions with the family, how this figure of 10 million rand was derived.
Yes, good evening. It's always difficult to put a number on a claim like this. Like you rightly said, you cannot put a number on a life, especially not someone so young that died through the absolute negligence of a school and a camp. The discussions with the family was based on past authority and judgments granted in matters similar to this. And we believe that the government should pay that amount. A boy lost his life, and government should come up with that to compensate the family.
The MEC doesn't seem to be talking about fighting this too hard. In fact, he's been quoted as saying they have no appetite to oppose this. On that basis, do you expect to be successful?
Apart from what the MEC is saying, we will be successful based on not only the report, but what actually happened on the day. But for the MEC to say that he will now enter into talks with us and with the family, I don't know if it's a bit too little too late. This matter has been coming for most of this year so far, and I've only had one meeting with the MEC, and he hasn't indicated at all that they are looking at any form of settlement. That's why we had to go the route of issuing summons and litigating against him. But we welcome any discussion with the MEC.
It's a pity to hear what you're saying, because initially it felt like authorities were reaching out to the family. So you say there's been a lull in that, and the family, did it feel left out in the cold by education officials, or is that going too far?
No, you're quite right there. With matters like these and some of my other files as well, government usually jump on the bandwagon at the beginning when the cameras are there to show that they support the families and to show compassion. And once the cameras leave, they leave the families in the dark and they disappear, and they leave it up to lawyers to fight it out. This is now the first time that the minister or the MEC is actually speaking in public about it, following my meeting I had with him and his lawyer a couple of months ago. But like I said, we welcome it, but it's as if they disregard the families and only go to the families and speak with them if the cameras are on them to show that they care. It's disingenuous.
The health department is the overall body here, but did you consider, is it possible to sue the school itself? And did you consider how education officials like the MEC dealt with the school as well for their negligence?
So our summons is not only against the MEC, it's also against the Parktown Boys High, the principal and the school governing body, and the head of education or head of the education department for Gauteng, as well as against the camp. They were all liable in the death of Enock, and they should all suffer their own consequences.
So that'll carry on, and we could see a fight from other quarters, but this will go to the courts then?
Correct, yes. So the court must ultimately decide who is to blame and to what extent. It's not for us to say if it was only the camp, only the school, only the MEC. But at the end of the day, the MEC is the body that governs over the school, and he's vicariously liable. The camp has got its own liability for their own negligence. But at the end of the day, the court will decide that they are guilty and they will pay to the family.
All right, thank you very much, lawyer for Enock Mpianzi's family, Wikus Steyl. We take a short break, lots more to come on The Full View.